For the past few months, I've had significant eye fatigue with things I'm looking at being out of focus, especially in the morning, especially after nights of working late or using my desk setup in the dark. While part of this is because I watch so many YouTube videos from this one great guy, and from one of my favorite music creators, Adriana, it's also because having a big screen makes your eyes work hard, and because differences in brightness between your screen and surroundings make your eyes work harder.
Those were the reasons.
A ScreenBar is essentially a desk lamp replacement that is designed to mount on your monitor and evenly distribute light across your desk. Different ScreenBars have different features like brightness and color temperature adjustments and how soft the light is, more details to follow. In this video we'll cover what one is and cover the pros and cons of using the ScreenBar Plus by BenQ. We'll discuss which features it has, and we'll discuss which features would make it even better, my wish list if you will. This video is sponsored by BenQ, who were kind enough to provide the ScreenBar Plus. The content and feedback are entirely original.
You got away. I never won.
It depends based on ScreenBar and the quality of their construction. Some have cheapo LEDs and a fuzz panel to make the light soft. The ScreenBar Plus in this video has 90 individual LEDs under a glass panel. Some have a simple on and off switch. The BenQ has a solid controller dial with different features built in. More on that in the features section too. The light bar takes a source of power and connects to the computer. More on that under features. But that's basically it. It's essentially a desk lamp replacement that makes it easier on the eyes to work late. Then the implementation depends on the features. There are a lot of positives and some wishlist items to say about the BenQ. The entire setup has two cables on the controller, one of which goes into the light using USB-C and another which goes into the computer using regular USB. The controller dial is built out of aluminum with a main button for on and off. The panel is turned on and off by pressing the dial in like a button. The auto ambience brightness sensor, located at the top, automatically adjusts brightness when you want it to. The auto brightness button sets the brightness into automatic or manual mode. There's a brightness temperature button, which, if you press once, lets you adjust brightness using the dial, and if you press it again, lets you adjust the color temperature using the dial. The LED indicator lets you know whether you're adjusting brightness or color temperature. The rubber base at the bottom of the dial prevents sliding on the desk. Really thoughtful feature. ScreenBars mount to your display with the help of a counterweight. Depending on the model, you have to check whether it's compatible with curved displays. The ScreenBar Plus is compatible with curved displays 1 to 3 centimeters in thickness. The BenQ counterweight is spring-loaded with a lot of weight in the back, rubber pads to stop slippage, and built-in adjustment to 20 degrees either way so you can get the light where you want it. The light bar itself is brushed aluminum. This feels robust and lightweight. It's rated for 50,000 hours of continued use, which translates to being on for 6 years straight or 12 years with average use. The light itself is 1000 lux at 45 centimeters above the desk, which is roughly the same brightness as a standard bulb in a desk lamp, distributed evenly across the table. There's no glare. The light bar has a color temperature range from 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. There's no blue light hazard, which helps prevent eye damage and fatigue.
I remember you well.
The ScreenBar was terrific when it came to automatic brightness adjustment. It was also terrific when it came to dispersing the light evenly across the work surface, even on my 36-inch deep tabletop, which also happens to be a standing desk. I was a big fan of the lighting angle. The light source being on top of the desk rather than to the side like a desk lamp avoided casting shadows, which was less distracting and great for productivity. I was a big fan of the high build quality and the BenQ brand name. I liked how the ScreenBar could be combined with the app monitor control. I made a separate video about the app monitor control, which I'll link above and in the description, which lets you set your screen brightness on max with the regular brightness keys on any screen. It was really synergistic with the light bar and ambient brightness sensing. Be sure to check out the video next. I wish this had an LCD screen to show what brightness percentage you had set and what the exact color temperature is for photographers and other professionals. Kind of like this battery pack, but in a more BenQ fashion and with the same build quality. I really wish that the BenQ ScreenBars had smart software for Windows and Mac, since they connect with USB. There were a few evenings when I forgot to turn the light bar off and left it on overnight. A scheduled timer would have been great. A way to control this with a HomeKit would be even better. Since all the other lights in my office are on a schedule, it would be great to integrate with the system. Back to the smart software, it'd be great if the light bar could adjust to certain presets based on the app you're using. I'm thinking of photographers and video editors where they need to color grade, open up Adobe Photoshop, and want the screen bar set to a particular color temperature. Last but not least, I frequently use more than one screen, so I wish this had some ability to combine and control two screen bars with one controller dial at once. I wasn't a fan of the weird turn on and off thing that the screen bar did when you set the auto dimming. I wasn't a fan of the screen bar using regular USB when the light itself uses USB-C, since most modern machines like this MacBook Pro use USB-C and don't have regular USB. At $129 plus tax, the ScreenBar Plus is a bit pricier than its competitors, although the build quality and better lighting more than make up for it, so this isn't really a con. I wasn't the biggest fan of the lack of smart features mentioned previously. Overall, in this video we covered what a screen bar is and covered the pros and cons of using the ScreenBar Plus by BenQ. We discussed what features it has and what features would make it even better. A link to the ScreenBar Plus can be found in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe below for more reviews in the near future. The music in today's video was graciously provided by Adriana, and I think her latest videos are amazing. Be sure to check out her channel and drop a like and subscribe there too if you like her music. Last but not least, a huge thanks again to BenQ for this channel's first sponsored video. I look forward to collaborating again in the future. Drop a comment below if you end up liking the ScreenBar Plus by BenQ and or Adriana's channel, or to share your thoughts.
I don't need you. I need you. I don't need you. And all of that jive.